So, as a lot of us are starting to enjoy, we have Netflix in particular bringing a lot of Korean, and Japanese, and a lot of foreign films to America. Some of their originals, and some are just ones that they got licensing for, and a lot of them are pretty amazing, especially if you're not introduced to this type of film before. However, there is a dark side, and that leads me to talking about Netflix's Demon City. So basically, the quick little rundown for Demon City is world class assassin right here is betrayed and left for dead. Goes into a coma, wakes up, I believe, a little over a 12 years later, I think, and revenge. Pretty cookie cutter story setup, and that's basically the only thing that's kind of familiar about it. Now, as you can probably expect, given that it's a Korean action movie, a lot of over-the-top violence, which if you're a fan of that, which I am, this should appeal to you. However, if that's all that you're looking for, that's all you're going to get, because that's really where things sort of end. So, for example, this right here is a shot from the first part of the movie when when the story really starts to propel forward. A decent amount of good cinematography here, and just I feel like, unfortunately, the film kind of goes all out in the first bit, and then maybe the final sequences of the movie, and everything that's in the middle of the movie just very slow. There's not a whole lot there, which kind of pulls away from the enjoyment of the movie, especially for me. And as things progress and things get going, you really start to have the main character here deal with bodily injuries that would kill you immediately. And it's not like this guy is possessed or anything like that. He's just out for revenge, and anything that would kill 100% of humans is gone. And of course, you have to suspend your thoughts on realism with movies like this, but it just goes way over the top for me. I will give the movie credit on a couple of things. The music is amazing. I love the guitar, basically the guitar solos, the real metal music that they use for this, which that type of music really matches the action very well, considering, like I mentioned, how over the top it goes, especially in the final probably 20 minutes of the movie. What I feel like the movie really suffers from is just that it came out whenever all of these series and movies were starting to hit Netflix, so they just really focused on just push this out, and it fell pretty flat for me. It was definitely very much style over substance.